There's quite a few things that I've done first time here on this island. So for the first time in my life, I slept in a van, a converted van. And for the first time, I surfed, which we did this morning since 10 till 2, and it was amazing. I actually managed to stand on the board, and I also, for the first time in my life, went to the moon. We're driving to Timanfaya now, which is their national park, and it's clearly it's a volcano, and a bit of a minus for the people of Timanfaya, because we came here and then you need to pay 20 euros to get in, and there's a guy waiting like in this small house, and they don't accept cash, and this is literally sorry, they don't accept cards, they only accept cash. And this is literally in the middle of nowhere. You're driving for like 15 minutes through desert. Nowhere, through the volcanic rocks, and then the guy says, no, cash only. And you have to go to the next village, which is like what, 7-8 kilometers away, then find a bank, and then go back here, and then I mean, all good, you know, it's not that expensive, and it's out of this world, but still, just one cash machine. Driving through a volcano, and they're playing some really creepy music, and the whole time I keep thinking I need coffee. I guess a whole morning of surfing will do that too. I'm so sleepy.
Could come up with some new transition. Jeszcze raz. You could come up with some new transition.
Transmission, she said. Hiking day. We are going through here, this canyon, and hopefully we'll come not up here, but behind us one more, not the mountain, volcano basically, and apparently the view is really nice from there. We didn't go surfing today because it's really windy, and while wind is good for windsurfing, it's apparently not so good for wave surfing. But we wanted to go hiking anyway, so that's good. And I'll stop talking because I'm out of breath. We actually made it to the top. It took us, what, an hour and a half-ish? It's really windy. I guess you can hear it, but it's a bit less now. It was a minute ago. But the views, check this out. And we are going back down to civilization. And you know what's the best thing to have after a long, windy and sunny morning walk? Okay, this might be a good time for a short background story. I'm sorry about the wind, there's not much I can do. So why are we here in Lanzarote? We're staying at friends of ours, at Toni and Špela. I met Toni, I think it was 5 years ago or something like this. We were working for the same company, and while we were working together, I remember him saying every single day that how hard it is for him to work in an office when he knows that there are waves out there, because Toni is, I think, the most passionate surfer I've met. And I remember one day they just decided, him and Špela, who is his wife, after getting their second child, so the second child was a few months old, they have decided that they both have enough of it. Mind you, they both had quite good jobs, and they packed everything into a van and they left Slovenia and moved to Lanzarote. And they came here, and now they have their own kiting and surfing and stand-up paddling school, and they're renting out all the equipment. They also have this tent that I'll show you later on that they're renting out, so if you want to come to Lanzarote you could stay there, and it's amazing, it looks really good. And they both have been such a big inspiration for me, because it's not so easy. I mean, it's not easy at all to just leave your home and everything and to go somewhere not knowing if you will survive at all, especially when having family. So when I was moving to Britain, I always had them in mind. I said, okay, you know, they did it and they made it, so, you know, I might as well give it a go. Another backstory, which is, I think, a huge, like, everyone should look up to. Toni had an accident, I think, when he was kiting, and it threw him on the rocks and he damaged his back.
I got a hernia discus on my neck, so it was really bad. I didn't feel anymore the first 3 fingers on my right hand, so I really didn't know what to do. They really tried to operate me, and I was always trying to find the alternative. What can I do? And they said, one doctor was really nice to me and said, man, if you can live with this pain, what you have now, you know, it's better not to operate. I said, okay, I will cross the fingers, I will do the best. So I really try to do a lot of exercise, so swimming, backward swimming, and then I discovered stand-up paddling, you know, and this helped me a lot, you know. And at the beginning, you know, I didn't know what will happen, because I have to quit everything, you know, no sports, not even dreaming about windsurfing. And then suddenly, you know, after years, you know, I started to do all the sports again. So I can paddle again, I can surf again, and for me every day it's, you know, like a new life.
You should definitely check their website. It's watermanlanzarote.com. I'll put the link below, and I'll put it in the description as well.
Our idea of our school is when people, they come, let's say from big city or from the office, that they feel the ocean. So it doesn't mean just that we have just a normal surf lessons. So they try to feel the ocean, what it means to understand about the waves. So normally when people, they come, let's say for a week, 10 days, we try to surf with them, stand-up paddle with them if they like, and we have conditions for kiting. We do kiting, we do body surfing, just to understand, you know, the feeling of the ocean, because it's completely different, like to go on holidays just on a normal sea, like a Mediterranean Sea. This is the idea, and this is also where our name of the school comes from. You know? So this is the reason why we are Waterman Lanzarote, because we don't do just surfing. We also do stand-up paddling, kiting, windsurfing, body surfing, you know, everything what is connected with waves.
By the way, we're having a party right now, like a grill party, and there's more Slovenians here than I've met in 3 years in London. It's crazy. I mean, in a good sense.